Thailand, the land of smiles, elephants, limestone cliffs, world-famous beaches, delectable food, and astonishing temples. We're going to take you all over the country and show you what to do, where to stay, and how to have the best time possible. If you're planning a trip to Thailand or have always wondered what it's like here, then this video is for you. Welcome to the perfect 2-week trip through Thailand. We think the perfect starting point for your trip is going to be Bangkok, but if you prefer, you can tweak things and start in Phuket. It's completely up to you. If you choose Bangkok, you're likely to land in Suvarnabhumi International Airport. There is another airport called Don Mueang, which you will use for your domestic flights around Thailand, so just be aware of that. From the airport, we ordered a grab to our accommodation, which took around 45 minutes. You can take the train if you want to avoid the insane traffic. The train usually takes around 25 minutes to get into the city center, but it can be a bit of a pain if you have a lot of bags.
Accommodation, especially Airbnb, can be a bit tricky in Thailand. Technically, short-term stays of less than 1 month are not allowed, so we recommend you book either a hotel or a hostel in the areas listed here. The best areas for tourists are Siam Square, by far the most happening and best location for shopping. Sukhumvit is Bangkok's longest and most famous street, which is lined with bars, restaurants, shopping centers, and all. Khao Sok is good for a party scene and has lots of backpacker options. And then there's Bangkok Old Town, which is popular for its close location to many of the historical sites. Sulom gets an honorable mention on the list, a financial district during the day, which comes alive with rooftop bars, sidewalk stalls, and street vendors during the night. And make sure your hotel is within walking distance of a 7-Eleven and the BTS. We have a bunch of accommodation options listed in our Thailand resource pack available on our website.
Welcome to Bangkok, the first stop on our Thailand trip. This bustling, crazy city has a couple of iconic things for you to dabble in: temple hopping, insane markets and shopping, some crazy street food, and an insane nightlife. Alright, it's day 1 of your trip. Let's take you through how to have the perfect first day in Thailand. After breakfast at either your hotel or my personal favorite whenever we're in Thailand, 7-Eleven, you're going to want to head to Old Town to take in some of the world famous temples, starting at the location of the Grand Palace and Wat Phra Kaew, home to the Emerald Buddha and regarded as the most sacred Buddhist temple in Thailand. Don't forget to cover up with long pants or grab a pair of these trusty Thai ellie pants, available everywhere in Thailand. This entire compound honestly is like a botanical gardens. You could walk around here for hours. There are temples and shrines and buildings and just so much to look at, and it's so beautiful, guys. It's so worth coming here. I definitely see why it's the most popular spot in Bangkok.
Exploring Bangkok is always more fun with some friends. Today we're here with Lloyd and Mandy, who are also content creators.
And they just got back from the States from doing RVing, which we would love to do one day, guys. That's so cool. They've actually offered for us to use their RV one day. But yeah, we're just gonna have some fun together today. Woo! This is definitely one of the things you have to do in Bangkok. Tuk-tuk rides, man. We'll be doing lots of them throughout our time in Bangkok though. They're so much fun. I even saw a Hello Kitty theme one the other day. Hopefully we can find one and go on one of those too. It's so cute. Our next stop is Wat Pho Temple, just down the road from Grand Palace. You can walk or grab a tuk-tuk. Wat Pho is famous for 2 things. It houses the largest collection of Buddhist images in Thailand, and the very main reason you're coming. Welcome to the Wat Pho reclining Buddha. It's absolutely massive, honestly. Look at it. Wow. And it's completely covered in gold flakes. How insane is that? And honestly, this entire building that it's in is so impressive. There's beautiful murals and paintings in gold on the walls. Honestly, so beautiful. The temple is considered the earliest center for public education and houses a school of Thai medicine known as a birthplace of traditional Thai massage, which is still taught and practiced to this day. Yes, you can book and get a massage at the original Thai massage school. Do it! After a bit of sightseeing, it's time for lunch, and of course you're going to try and find a pad thai. We went to Tip Samai for probably the most touristy pad thai experience you'll get, but it was awesome to see exactly how the dish is made, have fast and efficient service, and a delicious meal. After lunch, take some chill time and get ready for the next thing that you need to do when you're here in Bangkok on your very first day. We always recommend that you either do a food tour or a city tour. This tuk-tuk tour is basically both. We're going to be touring around Bangkok in the cutest little tuk-tuk, trying food, looking at temples, and learning about history. I think it's a fantastic introductory tour. First stop was to try some sweet and savory street food snacks that were to die for. We also had the chance to try insects for the first time. You just have to give them a try. That's like a salty chip. Yeah. We then visited a beautiful white temple and learned about the fascinating history of Thailand. The tour was absolutely jam-packed. Our highlights were visiting one of the biggest and brightest flower markets and getting gifted flowers by our amazing guide Maya. And then the last stop of the tour, yay! We've made it to Chinatown. This is definitely a highlight here in Bangkok. It's one of the top spots you have to visit. And honestly, it kind of reminds me of Times Square. It's like Thailand's version of Times Square. It's so cool. Very Chinese, so of course all the signs are in Chinese. Lots of street food, lots of buying, lots of shopping here. It's awesome.
For day 2, we suggest taking it a little easier because day 1 was pretty eventful. You can start your morning off with a leisurely stroll through Lumpini Park. Be sure to look out for the monitor lizards. Then head over to Jim Thompson Museum for a guided tour of the home and to learn all about the Thai silk industry. After the museum, either take a short walk or you can opt to use a river taxi, which we loved using in Bangkok, down one of the canals to the next stop.
The next thing you have to do when you're here in Bangkok is to come to a mall. And I know there's going to be people in the comments saying, how on earth can you go to a foreign country and just go to malls? Guys, the malls here are a tourist attraction themselves. They are insane, and if you love shopping as much as me, you are going to thrive here. There are massive malls, there's so many. We are here today at
Central World.
It's busy, it's bustling, there's so many tourists, and we're about to go shopping. In the malls, there are so many nice restaurants. There's Michelin star restaurants. There's restaurants that have lines outside of them, and this is one of them. There were so many people outside here, and I was like, what is going on here? We have to obviously eat there. And it turns out there's boat noodles here, and that's like the most popular dish to eat here in Bangkok. Boat noodles are basically famous in Bangkok because of all the canals and people selling food from the boats. That's why they're called boat noodles. I got the beef one, Rhett got the chicken one. And then of course we got some Thai teas as well. Number 1, this is a very popular dish you should eat in Bangkok. And number 2, you could come to the mall and eat it. I know there's a couple of people that are too scared to eat street food. That's why the mall is actually a really good alternative, because you can have the authentic meal here and not worry about it being funny, you know? Anyway, I'm starving, let's eat.
After the mall, we've got a few options for you. Catch sunset on a rooftop bar. We did the Eagle's Nest in Bangkok Old Town, which overlooked the beautiful Wat Arun temple. It was a spectacular sight. You could head to one of Bangkok's many night markets. Jod Fairs is a popular one not too far from the Siam Paragon Mall area. Home to over 700 different stalls, it's a great place to head for some dinner and drinks. Then, if you're interested in this kind of thing, go watch a Muay Thai match at the famous Raja Damnoen Stadium. Muay Thai is Thailand's national sport. It's badass and intense, so be warned. Then, if you're the partying type or just want to check out the nightlife,
Thank you.
Off we go to Khao San Road.
take a stroll down the famous Khao San Road, Bangkok's craziest street. Here you can eat scorpions because when in Bangkok, do some shopping and grab dinner and drinks with friends. Also, you can get your marijuana fix here as well, because if you didn't know, it's recently been fully legalized here in Thailand.
So far, you've pretty much ticked off all the best spots, so day 3 is definitely optional. If you really want to get touristy, then we recommend a couple of experiences available on Get Your Guide. First one is going to be a day tour to the famous floating market and railway market. It is a bit outside of the city, so you can expect a 1.5 hour drive to get to the market itself. Don't worry, most tours on Get Your Guide include pickup and drop-off options. If you're up for more on this day, then either head to one of the sky bars we've listed on the screen now, or do one of the activities you might not have done the day before.
Alright, on day 4, we're heading up north to Chiang Mai. You can get there either by plane, train, or bus. The choice is yours. The flight is a little over an hour, and the train or bus options are around 11 hours each. We opted to fly.
Next up on our itinerary is the beautiful Chiang Mai, and you're pretty much coming to Chiang Mai for 3 things. First is a truly bucket list worthy item and something that you must do when you come to Thailand, and that is visit an elephant sanctuary. Number 2, you're going to visit all the beautiful temples in Chiang Mai. And number 3, you're here for the food, because it's next level. We suggest visiting Chiang Mai for 2 to 3 nights. We've actually been here for a whole month because besides it being a really good tourist destination, it's also an incredible digital nomad spot and has some of the best Wi-Fi. Actually no, it has the best Wi-Fi we've ever experienced, and the condos and cafes are amazing here. Your first day and night in Chiang Mai will look similar to this. First of all, you're going to go to one of the amazing cafes they have here. They have so many. Our personal favorite is Oasis Cafe because it truly is an oasis. It's under trees and it's got koi fish and it's got beautiful working areas. It's great. Then after brekkie, you're going to go temple hopping. There's so many temples in Chiang Mai. The 3 most popular temples in Chiang Mai, first of all, is Wat Phra Singh. It is the most visited temple, and that's because it's home to one of the most important Buddha images, the Lion Buddha. The second temple is Wat Chang Man, and that is the oldest temple in Chiang Mai. It was built in 1296 by the king who discovered Chiang Mai. And third is Wat Chedi Luang. It is the second most popular temple here in Chiang Mai, and it was built in 1441. At the time, it was the highest structure during the Lan Na Kingdom, now known as Northern Thailand.
And you can actually book a full temple tour through Get Your Guide to see and learn about all of them with a local guide at your side. We'll go ahead and link that for you down below.
We decided to visit this temple because of the elephants on the side. It's so cute. I love the look of it online. It just goes with the whole Chiang Mai elephant theme, you know? Oh, I love it. After all that temple hopping, it's time to experience the best Asian food of our lives, and that is here at this restaurant called Khao Sok Niman. And of course we're here to eat Khao Sok. We've actually eaten this already, and when Rhett tried this dish for the first time, he said, quote, "This is the best Asian dish I've ever eaten."
I'm not joking, guys, this really is my favorite dish in Asia. Claire even asked me, even after India? And I said, absolutely, this is number 1 in my heart.
So we're back here again to eat this. You guys definitely have to come here. Here we go. It's life-changing. It's literally life-changing. But it's time for us to get an early night after this incredible meal, and that's because we're going to see the elephants tomorrow. And this is what you're coming to Chiang Mai for, to have some fun with the elephants. We're here at Chai Lai Orchid, and they're one of the few ethical places in Thailand that look after these beautiful animals. Like, oh, I'm beaming, honestly. It's important for us and of course you to pick an ethical place where you're spending your money. So I'll actually link an article down below, and there's a whole list of all the ethical ones in
This one's scratching his bum, by the way. Oh, shame. Sorry for the interruption.
Sorry for the interruption there, guys. I have a feeling this is going to be a highlight of our trip here in Thailand, and for you, of course, too.
Chiang Rai isn't just a sanctuary, they also have bungalows all over the property, giving you the chance to quite literally live amongst these wonderful creatures. We also got to take the Ellies on a walk around the forest.
Come girl, let's go, you ready? Let's walk. Mape? Mape ma? Means come.
Okay, hungry now. You say boom, 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 boom.
Make and feed them some tummy muti, and of course give them a bath in the river. Overall, it was an incredibly fulfilling day.
If you stayed over at Chiang Rai, then on day 6 you'll wake up and be greeted first thing in the morning with room service by the elephants themselves. You can then relax a bit before saying one last goodbye to the Ellies. It's about a 2-hour drive back to Chiang Mai. If you're up to it when you're back, you can go visit one last temple. Head up the mountain to Wat Phra That Doi Suthep, one of the most visited in Chiang Mai, offering beautiful views of the whole city down below.
Since we're up in the north, we just had to come here to Chiang Rai. It's home to some of the most beautiful temples in the whole of Thailand. It's an easy bus ride from Chiang Mai. It's about 4 hours and it's about $11 each. Alternatively, you can take a driver or a taxi. It'll be shorter, but obviously a little bit more expensive. We arrived this afternoon at our highly rated hostel, picked up a cute little scooter for 250 baht, and our first stop is here at the Blue Temple.
There's one temple in Thailand that I have been dying to see for years now, and that is the White Temple. This is the Blue Temple, and it was actually created by the student of the artist who created the White Temple. And if this is a sign of what the White Temple is going to look like, oh my word, we are so excited. This is truly stunning. The details, the colors, oh, it's so beautiful. The music, the ambience, everything's so good. It is free entrance to tourists even, so you can just make donations inside if you want. Yeah, just wonderful. What a great way to start Chiang Rai. We are up bright and early this morning to finally see Thailand's most visited temple and probably the most beautiful temple in the whole world. Welcome to White Temple. This right here is worth coming to Chiang Rai for. It is so beautiful, and as I said before, I've been waiting years to see this temple. It lived up to every expectation. It's so worth coming. Please come and do it. Only 100 baht entrance. Oh, amazing. I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. Yeah, it's insane.
After White Temple, it's time to head back to Chiang Mai by bus to board our flight down to Phuket.
To the end of your Thailand holiday, and obviously you want to spend the time on the beach, on the islands, just soaking up the sun and all those island vibes. So you have basically two options. You've got Krabi, Phuket, Maya Bay and Phi Phi all in the southwestern part of Thailand, or you can head to the exclusive kind of islands of Koh Samuy, Koh Phangan and Koh Tao on the southeastern part of Thailand. This behind me is Phuket, and we're currently on Kata Noi Beach. Phuket is basically famous for its beaches and it's insane. nightlife, and there's a couple of other things you can do as well.
It's definitely the most popular of the two options, and that is mainly because of the bigger international airport, which offers direct flights in and out from most cities around the world. So it's the perfect place to end your trip. You can fly home directly from here, as well as the fact that Maya Bay is on its doorstep, one of the most beautiful and picturesque places you can visit in the world.
On your first day in Phuket, we recommend obviously doing some beaching. There are so many beaches along the western coast. Some of them are Natong Beach, Banana Beach, Freedom Beach, Karon Noi, Yanoi, and Katanoi, all of which will be linked in our resource pack. After the beach, head up the mountain to see the Big Buddha, one of the most popular spots here in Phuket. From there, you can end your day taking a stroll down one of the most famous, or should we say infamous, streets in the whole world, Bangla Road. Here you'll find bars and nightclubs, places to smoke shisha, do some drinking, watch a ping pong show, and a whole lot more.
On day 10, we're going to get up early and head to Karon Viewpoint for views of almost the entire island. After that, head to the very cute and colourful Old Town to seek out Phuket's two favourite dishes, their noodle dish called Hoi Kin Mi, or Mark Wayne's personal favourite, roti and curry. We've listed a number of restaurants in our resource pack for you.
Something definitely worth coming and doing here in Phuket is Phuket Old Town. It's incredibly cute, it's so colourful, every single building is a different colour, and this area holds so much history as well. It was actually built up in the 1800s, during the period when Phuket was mining tin. There was lots of riches here, lots of foreigners and immigrants coming here as well, so they built these little cute as houses, and now it's a tourist attraction. You can do lots of shopping and eating and exploring here. It's so cute.
After Old Town, it's time to head to Rasada Port, which is just 10 minutes away to board a ferry bound to the islands. We're off to Koh Phi Phi. You can book at the port itself or make a booking on Get Your Guide, which is a little bit easier. The last ferry for the day usually leaves the port at around 3 p.m. and it takes about 2 hours to get to Phi Phi.
Once on the island, we suggest you take a stroll around Phi Phi town, or definitely head to the viewpoint for sunset. It's so beautiful. Then for dinner, eat chicken cow pad served in a pineapple. It's a pretty iconic Thai dish. For dessert, you could try one of these fried ice creams. They're really good. And then there'll be countless fire shows on the beach you can check out too. Hell, even get a bamboo tattoo, which is a pretty iconic thing to do here if that's your jam.
On day 11, we're going to take a longtail boat tour to Maya Bay, the most famous beach in Thailand. This is the real reason you're here in Phuket. You'll get some time to spend on the beach, and you'll get to see other sites such as Monkey Beach, Viking Cave, and even do some snorkeling. We've linked a bunch of boat tours available on Get Your Guide, but you can also book on the island itself.
We're up bright and early to head back to Phuket mainland, and honestly, it's time to start mellowing out. It's been a busy holiday. Our favorite place to do that is definitely Khao Sok National Park, specifically at Elephant Hills. This was 100% a highlight of our trip. If you book a stay with Elephant Hills, they'll fetch you at Rasada Port and take you all the way to Khao Sok themselves. We did a whole video of the experience, you can watch it here. That was so lovely. I feel emotional. 2 hours we were with these ellies for. Just feeding them, touching them, watching them. Oh my gosh. The sights we saw today and the sounds we heard with these elephants are so unique. Never ever seen or heard some of the things we just experienced. So that was so beautiful. Look at these old ones behind me. Don't you think they're the cutest? After meeting the Ellies, you'll get to float down a river with your own guide, eat wonderful food back at camp, and most importantly, relax in absolute bliss. The sounds of nature here are next level.
For the last day of your trip, you're going to head to Khao Lan Lake. Spend a whole day eating and relaxing, sleep in a water bungalow and really just mellow out. If you want, you can go on a little kayak around the lake or join for a forest walk and have the chance to spot some of the rare gibbons that live in the area.
Welcome to Khao Sok National Park. This is Thailand's hidden gem. Not a lot of tourists come here and it is a must-do if you love nature. Love that. That was so good.
After lunch, Elephant Hills will shuttle you back to Phuket or anywhere else you want to go. They even offer to take guests all the way over to Koh Samui.
It's the last day. Do some beaching or shopping or just relax at the pool. But that's it. Your time in Thailand has come to an end and honestly, you will go home with the most fond memories like we did. You can fly home directly from Phuket International Airport or via Bangkok. We hope you found this itinerary extremely helpful, and if you did, we'd appreciate if you could give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Enjoy your trip and we'll catch you in the next one.